the cuff. Oh,
There
sorry,
we
yes.
go.
You're watching Sipping Off the Cuff on TequilaAficionado.com, part of Tequila Aficionado Media. I'm Alex Perez out in Southern California, and this is my friend and colleague,
Mike Morales.
Morales.
We are sequestering in place, sheltering in place.
Sequestering in place, yeah.
Yeah, we're sequestered in place
by the government.
We're tied up here, but we're practicing social distancing, and I'm here in San Antonio on a gloomy spring day. But Alex, nothing brightens up our day like tequila tasting. And today, I'm really glad that these folks reached out to us again, because I had reached out to them a while back. But we are going to be tasting and dissecting Grand Mayan. Grand Mayan
bottles.
The really cool thing about this is that Grand Mayan, years ago, we had tasted it, but this is the new expressions. This is the silver and apparently triple distilled.
Look at that beautiful bottle.
Yeah, this is a bisque finish on that bottle.
And this is hand painted. It's got to be hand painted, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's hand painted. I'm sure that there's. Oh yeah, see that? Check that out. That's beautiful. The cap, everything about this tequila is gorgeous so far. And as a matter of fact, Alex, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say we're going to have to nominate this, if nothing else, right off the bat,
packaging.
For packaging, for tequila packaging, because this is really gorgeous. Now, instead of telling you all the backstory and where it comes from, we're going to pour it first. I'm going to use my Stasso Jarrito for tequila. And Alex is going to use, I guess, this handy dandy.
I love my Glencairns.
Your Glencairns, yeah. And we're gonna taste and dissect this first, and then we'll tell you all the background information behind it. I don't know if you all can see this on my screen. I've got it's like I said, kind of a gloomy day, and I've got as much lighting as I can get in here.
Ooh, bubbles.
Yeah, I saw bubbles too. Now, according to what's on the bottle, this is a triple distill.
Ooh, that's rich.
It's it's a beautiful color though, isn't it?
Pristine, yeah. That's very shiny.
It's shiny. It's really beautiful. Nice legs and tears.
Synthetic corks now, huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. Beautiful. That's real. That's like platinum almost.
Yeah, it's platinum. It almost looks like mercury. Take a look. Look how it lays in your glass.
Yeah, you're right. Like look at mercury.
That. Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's beautiful. Oh yeah, beautiful legs and tears. Nice. Huh.
Yeah, it's got the nice glycerin. But what a beautiful nose. Really clean.
It was almost sweet on the nose. It was very like right. I don't know if it's opened up for me yet, but that's a really different. It was like right off the bat. I know you're gonna laugh at me, but it's like it was very reminiscent of some cheese. I don't know why. I hope it didn't go bad.
Yeah, it could be a little bit of cheese.
What are you getting, Alex? Because it's like.
Well, I got black pepper initially.
Okay. Now, to be fair, just to be totally clear about this, I just broke the seal on mine off camera, so I haven't touched it. And they've been delivered. Some of you who follow Alex on Instagram may have seen him break his open from the packaging. So. Maybe what I'm getting is a little bit more mineral, but it's kind of cheesy like, and it's I can't place it.
No, I do get some mineral.
And I think it's just a lack of.
It's the roasted agave, Mike.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that it probably did not open up for me, as it's been sealed. The inside, the outside is bisque, the bottle itself, but I don't think it's not a bad aroma. It's just one that I've not had in a tequila in a very long time.
Yeah, it's got more of a OG.
It's almost like it's made with a Taona. I don't know anything about their method. I know. I'll give you the distillery number in just a second, but
Está bueno. I'm going to dive in.
yeah, let's do it. Let's just dive in.
I don't get much fruit. You get any fruit in there?
I get more of the pepper you were talking about.
Wow, really clean on the entry. A little spicy on the sides of my tongue.
Yeah. There's kind of like an explosion at mid palate, with the spiciness and the pepper. It got a good finish too, a nice long finish. This is a triple distilled tequila. I'm just not sure. Now I'm getting a little bit more fruit, but I don't know why. It's not common for me to have to really dig in to a Jarrito or a Glencairn. Usually you don't have to stick your nose right into it like we used to do with a Riedel. But I think with this tequila, it's necessary to actually try to perceive the aromas. And you're right, Alex. I wasn't. I'm not getting flowers so much as you're right. I think I'm getting baked.
Yeah, I think it's more baked. Not spicy or spices, not baked spices, just baked.
No, like baked agave.
Pepper. Maybe a little bit of bell pepper, maybe, even though it's not really green.
Asparagus. Is that it?
Oh.
Because remember I said cheese. Maybe it's asparagus. Yep. This is crazy.
What kind of cheese?
It's
Mexican cheese.
Mexican cheese. It's machengo.
Machengo?
No, hombre, pachanga.
Manchego is Spanish.
I know, dude. I get it.
Silly rabbit. I'm not getting.
It's not a fruit.
I'm not getting asparagus. You know what? Maybe a little bit of mint.
So it's herbal and some mineral brininess, maybe? Is there like brine? Am I getting brine?
No, I'm not getting brine on my palate. It's very clean.
It's got a good mouthfeel. The structure is good.
Yeah, it's really fresh.
Medium to long finish. Yeah,
it's really fresh. I know it's agave, roasted agave. I don't know what green is in there. I don't know if it's bell pepper maybe, but it's not that. It's not. I don't get asparagus. But that's good.
Yeah, it's really
how clean it is.
Yeah, like I said, it was reminiscent of mercury in your glass. The way it just look at it. Don't
drink mercury to compare.
Yeah, well, don't want to have any. I gotta do one more thing. I gotta pour it in my hand. I'm gonna diffuse it because it is, it's been sealed, and I don't want to. It's just. I may have over poured a little bit because it's taken a while for it to diffuse in my hand.
That was very clean. Got the pepper. It's a little spicy. It's got a nice long finish.
I'm getting what is reminiscent to me of cheese, maybe like a Oaxacan cheese. It's a dry cheese that I'm getting, and I'm not sure. Again, I don't know what the process is. It's rare that I get this kind of a smell. sometimes if it's a Taona, it leaves a distinctive minerality, smell, and flavor to it. But being triple distilled, I you know, or maybe it's just wet cement. And if I'm getting wet cement, if I'm getting that kind of a mineral or a cement to it, then sometimes that is a giveaway of a Taona. Let me give you the particulars. We're 10 minutes into this breaking things up, so let's. Okay, Grand Mayan. This is at NOM 1173, Corporativo Destilería Santa Lucia. Okay, it is. This is a silver triple distilled. Okay, I did some checking on the NOM list. Grand Mayan is also produced at 1173. There's Tres Agaves, which I think now has been moved to their own distillery. Kirkland's signature comes out of there. This is a major Especial Newton, Los Corrales, La Puerta Negra.
This is 1173, right?
Yeah, 1173. This is as of the NOM list, March 20th this year. Casta Pasión, Mexicat, Gran Agave, Amate, and Jenny Rivera. Comes out of this distillery. So there's several names that come out of there, including Cinco Perros.
What do you got?
Now that it's completely diffused, because I think I over poured, my hands are not sticky. So whatever it is that's going on there, to my knowledge and to our knowledge, this particular distillery does not have a diffuser currently, and I have a diffuser list that I look at, and to my knowledge, it isn't on any diffuser list that we know of, unless you folks know otherwise.
Yeah.
So
this is nice.
Going with what we have, Alex, I'm going to say that this is what we're sensing is all natural. I'm not sure if they're using a Taona. I'm still getting that vegetable. It's a vegetable. I'm going to go with asparagus. I could be wrong. Alex says it is like a baked agave of some sort.
I'm getting mint. I'm getting a little citrus now in the nose.
Yeah, be aware that it's going to take a while for it to open up for you. I don't, if Alex is having the same kind of problem with it, not a problem. If we're seeing this kind of a challenge in breaking down the aromas that we're sensing, depending on what glass we're using, whether it's a Jarrito or a Glencairn, it's because it's very distinctive.
Yeah, it's really tight too. It's been in the bottle. You got to let it open up.
Yeah. This may change, but you're right. Now I'm getting a much sweeter nose. I have to dig into it though, which is again really rare. Maybe it has to do with the triple distillation. Now this is a resubmission because the original Grand Mayan that Alex and I tasted, we only tasted the old Grand Mayan, the ultra aged. They came in this kind of a bottle. And Alex, why don't you show your old bottle just so people
Sure.
can
This must have been what, 10 maybe years ago at least?
Yeah, it was 10 years ago, and it was the design of the bottle hasn't changed. It's still beautiful. This is the ultra aged or ultra aged, which is considered
extra. No?
Yeah, ultra is extra aged.
Extra añejo.
Extra añejo. And but since they moved, they were being made at La Cofradia, which was what was the NOM on La Cofradia? It's 1107, isn't it?
So Cofradia is 1137.
1137. I'm sorry, I'm not great with the numbers there, guys. Like somebody, except for NOM 1414. But anyway, since it's moved, we haven't had it, and they've come up with 2 new expressions. So. What do you think, Alex? Is this a Brand of Promise nominee? Is it a resubmission?
I think it's worthy.
I do too. I think it's so.
Hit me with that. Brand.
You got. I feel like I'm at an auction.
Sold.
Sold.
The man with the red shirt.
With the red shirt. I think the flavor profile is so unusual, and the aroma profile.
Mm.
It's you
nice sipping tequila, really clean.
that's what I was saying. Is this this isn't a cocktail tequila? I would say this is a really. I mean, you probably could.
Yeah, you probably could. It's actually pretty elegant. It's a pretty elegant sipping tequila.
Yeah, very unusual flavor profile. It's still, and I'm not sure if it's where that aroma comes from. I don't think it's the inside of the bottle. I don't think the bottle has anything to do with it, because these are all, they've been making bisque bottles and ceramic bottles for decades.
Yeah, I think it's just a little tight. It needs to open up. And that's what you want to do with these tequilas anyway. You want to serve them up in a nice glass and just really nurse it. Take your time with it.
I love how it's evolving in the glass, and then the finish is medium to long. It's got, you don't think it is, but it's got a nice medium fuzziness to it. I wish we knew more about the process. It doesn't tell us how it's made, or any of that. I know it's, like I say, the distillery is a maquiladora, obviously, but really unusual flavor profile. Do we have a price point on this, Alex?
I can look it up real quick.
Yeah, because I wasn't even familiar with the other expressions, because the only one that I had experience with was the extrañejo, the ultra aged, and they only had that one. That was it. That was all they had. I'm not even sure if it's the same owner or not.
Well, the Blanco is $60.
I would go that far.
Yeah.
Because you're getting a beautiful bottle afterwards. I mean, you're not going to get rid of these bottles. These bottles are just beautiful.
I mean, this is a handmade product, not just the bottle, but the spirit itself. I mean,
yeah, there's something going on with what they're doing. But again, it's not. Some people call it umami, but you taste umami. You don't actually.
umami, yeah.
Anyway, it's very unusual. If you folks have been able to figure out what it is that we're sensing, tell us in the notes below. If you're watching us on YouTube, send us a comment. Let us know what you people think. It's a triple distilled, worthy Brand of Promise nominee. I don't think it's. I can't consider it a legacy, because this is a brand new submission. This is going to be this particular iteration didn't exist when we had the original Grand Mayan, but I think that the Blanco is just something to really talk about. So there you have it. That's our take on Grand Mayan Blanco triple distilled.
Yes, sir.
Silver, but stick with us, because we're going to be doing the rest of the line here shortly. I'm Mike Morales here in San Antonio. That gentleman out there is...
I'm Alex Perez. Thanks for watching. As always, please leave your comments. And as always, sip wisely.